Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in the wood shop because we're building a little mini project which is a cabinet for this here heat press. So essentially what we need is a cabinet that can go on casters so you can wheel this around, move it in and out of rooms, but also puts it at a nice comfortable working height, which I'm thinking the cabinet's going to need to be about 800mm. This is going to sit on top and it's going to be decent working height for even vertically challenged folks like me.
Right.
But generally for everybody else will be all right. Now, don't pan up and down, Dan, because people will get to understand how small I really am. Yes, I am stood on a stack of yellow pages to be level with this bench. However, first thing we need to do, we've got obviously my incredibly well-engineered detailed plans drawn out here. As always, they are impeccably engineering-based and detailed, without a shadow of a doubt. But that's all I need. Look, you're making it on the fly, you just find a way to do it. First thing we've got to do, we need the side pieces, which are going to be 450mm wide by 800mm deep. So, using this nice little marking gauge, let's get that set up. I've got it set to 450, we'll just drop a pencil in the end. And we can just mark our line all the way down as we go, no problem. I will remark that because I've just accidentally let it go completely skew-if. Right, for now that's fine because that gives us one piece. We'll make the first initial cuts and then we'll start to get these trimmed down. We'll also take the brace pieces for the back of the cabinet out of this and try and reuse as much as possible so nothing goes on the scrap pile. Let's get the saw set up. Top and bottom of cut, that's 450 by 500, so that's nice and easy. We've got one side cut now. We're having to cut these on the track saw because the table saw doesn't go up to 800mm, but I've basically pre-cut this one. I'm just going to take a fraction off it when I cut the bottom one, so we've got two perfectly sized pieces, and that's the sides. Then we're going to have to set up the track and just route a 12mm dado into the back for the 1/2 inch plywood back. So onto that, let's get this cut with the track saw. So, router's all set up, as we can see. I'm basically just going to run a little dado up the inside here, 10mm in is going to be where the edge is, so we can slide the back, which is going to be a 1/2 inch piece of ply into the back. So, got a 12mm straight cutting bit set to about 8mm deep. Let's crack on. So there we are, nice dry fit there. We can see it fits nice and snug in the dado. There's just a tiny little bit of wiggle room, which is ideal because that gives me some room for glue when I want to glue the back in. But that fits nice and snug in that joint. So I'll do the next side now and then the top and we're all good. Then we can fit the cabinet together, slide the back in, bottom it up, and we are almost done. Right, so I've shot forward, the back is in, the bottom's on, the top's on, it's all pocket hole together. It's a nice solid cabinet now. I'm just clamping on the casters. We've got 2 braked casters on the front and 2 swivels on the rear that are going on. Look, it was one of them. It's a rough and ready cabinet for a commercial purpose. It just needed to be functional, so we didn't have to worry about fine woodworking or perfect joints or anything like that on this because it's going to be taken down, adapted, moved around, all that kind of stuff. So it just needed to be functional and usable for now. So let's get these casters screwed in and we should be golden. So, as we can see, that is on its wheels, 2 brake casters at the front. It is ideal. It's functional. Just got to have that heat press bolted to it. But, as we can see, it is absolutely solid. So, no chance of that going anywhere with a little heat press bolted to it. And now, it's at a nice workable height and it's functional. So, that'll do for this one. I'm just going to break the edges with a bit of sandpaper and we are all finished. Now, remember, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. As we get the shop built, it's going to be way more fine furniture projects and real cool bespoke stuff. But for now, it's all functional cabinetry to get the shop ready to go. So subscribe if you want to see more of that. And don't forget to just like and share the video if you wouldn't mind. And leave a comment, why not? We'll see you in the next one.